Right. Well, you probably know us better as popular entertainers and tireless charity workers. But what you didn't know about us is that we're brothers and heirs to an ancient aristocratic estate.
As you can see, I'm the intelligent, sensitive one for whom the burden of wealth and privilege are almost too much to bear.
Well, I'm more your bombastic go-getter with a string of dolly birds to my name.
Ma and Pa think the world of Jack. I've always been somewhat in his shadow.
Oh, do buck up, Jeremy. Must we hear the whole thing again about how you won't inherit a penny and you blame yourself for Edward's drowning and you were plagued by a string of childhood illnesses? I mean, bloody heck, Jeremy, can't you just forget? We've all smashed up motor cars. It's not as if the girl was well known or anything. What the bloody hell was she doing at a bus stop anyway? You were polishing it and it went off in his face. It was a very long time ago and no one blames you anymore. He's a very old servant anyway.
Yes, I suppose you're right. You always are. I always get everything so hopelessly muddled and out of proportion. I really am stupid, aren't I?
That's right. That's more like it. Father likes you when you're like this. We're all very fond of you. Come on, Jeremy. We've got our careers to attend to. All this got to be paid for somehow. Let's show these people a typical day in our lives.
Slow down, Jackers. You know I can't walk.
That's good. Very good. It's nice, that.
This is how I make a living. A lot of people call this pornography, but I see it as a way of selling tires.
Never more of that. You're gorge.
Oh, sorry.
No, I meant you're gorgeous.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, I do. You must be an actress, surely.
Well, not really.
Really, we'll have to see what we can do about that.
Oh.
Look, have you got time for a spot of brunch or whatever later?
Yeah, all right.
Good.
Yeah, do you mind if we take a bit of a break? Because you've taken ever so many photos. Don't you have to change the film?
Why, what's wrong with this one?
You have got a film in there, ain't ya?
Well, I hope so. It's a new camera. Bloody annoyed if I haven't.
When we'd grown up, we suddenly found we had a lot of time on our hands. And initially, I thought I'd like to do something for the sick. And then I thought, yuck. So I decided on furniture.
Here's one I did last week. Photographs.
And, bloody pleased with them. But Tatler weren't.
I find working with wood is very calming. Trees are, after all, our heritage, and one way of preserving that is to create beautiful pieces like these, which can enhance anyone's living space. It's always very exciting looking at the finished object and remembering that it started out as a flat pack. I'm especially pleased with this one because I put it together myself. I think what it's done, for one, is taught me that you can get involved in any number of loss-making enterprises and still be a survivor, which is, I suppose, how poor people get by. I do feel I'm in tune with the bloke in the street. Only last week, Jack and I went into the village and had chips and fish for our lunch, and people couldn't believe it. In fact, this very day, Jack thought it would be rather crazy for us to meet up and have lunch in a cafe.
I consider myself a pretty regular kind of guy. I think being a Scot makes you a rough and ready, take me as you find me sort of chap, not given to airs and graces.
Jezza, well met, little bro. I was just remembering that time you took me to that ghastly little peasant's bistro. What was it you ordered for me? It was pizza and squeak.
Chips and fish.
Chips and fish. Weird.
I eat it almost every day.
Do you? No wonder you're so pathetic. Here, have some poo before you sober up. Could I please have a glass for my brother before he dies of thirst? Or are you all on ruddy stroke or something?
Strike.
What?
Strike. I think stroke is when your pops has a funny lip and drools.
I thought it was just high birth. Oh, bloody time. I've ordered your food for you. Hope that's all right.
Oh, great. I'm famished.
That broth
stuff looks absolutely delicious. I'm quite jealous.
Well, would you like to swap?
No. You're the one who needs to build up his strength. Come on, sup it up. We'll have you back to partial health in no time. With a bib for my brother, please.
There's really no need.
Bollocks. How's your failed business venture? Still thriving, I hope?
I made an occasional table today.
You should make them more often. My brother's condition renders him rather humourless. More!
Must you drink so? You know champagne makes you disagreeable.
It's not champagne. It's sparkling whiskey. Quite a kick to it. Bloody hell, I am pissed. A couple more glasses of that, I better not drive home. I always get lost if I drive when I'm pissed. Is your horse dead?
Why?
Well, he hasn't moved for ages, just lying in the drive, in the way, really.
No, he's just doped. I'm preparing him for dissection.
Whatever for?
Oh, just thought I'd open him up and have a tinker around. Fancy discovering something, maybe penicillin or electricity. See what happens.
Christ, you're weird, Jeremy. Still, at least it's animals this time.
All my patients love me.
Oh, no. Bloody murder. Boring.
Oh, absolutely fascinating. I think I may be able to help.
I think we'd better have the bill in an ambulance, please.
Let me through. I'm an aristocrat. No one leaves this restaurant until I unveil the murderer. Now, you all had ample motive for killing him, but I reckon it was you, sir. Yes, you. Come on out from behind there. Jack, get the girl.
I don't mind if I do. Hello, I am an aristocratic sleuth. This is my prisoner. I require a room for a few hours, please.
Yes, of course. Your usual suite, sir.
Yes, thank you. Nice to meet you for the very first time ever.
Always a pleasure to help in your investigations.
Here you are, officer. May I be present at the beating?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about, me lord, but thanks anyway. If only working-class people were born with such shrewd detective skills.
Yes, instead of a tendency to break the law. Still, I suppose if you come from somewhere beastly, you can turn into a pretty bad egg. Not that that's an excuse, of course. I mean, apart from our wealth, Jack and I have absolutely no money, and yet our crimes are mostly high spirits.
Quite right, too, sir. Right, Constable, let's get Sambo here back down to the station and kick his bollocks through his stomach lining.
Anyway, after hours of violence in the cell, it turned out the blade was meant for one of us. Chap's father worked for Pops after the war. Pops had him hanged when some silver went missing. When the silver turned up under Pop's bed, he realized he'd made a dreadful mistake and had hidden the silver himself as a prank so he could hang someone. Of course, he always regretted it bitterly, but eventually he was able to see the funny side.
So our man was this chap's son? What on earth's it got to do with him?
Envy, probably. That's the dreadful thing about this class business. Why can't everyone just get along?
Oh, I don't know, bro.
Yes, I suppose you're right. You always are. But what I can't understand is how the girl gave you the slip.
Yeah, I don't suppose we'll ever get the answer to that question.
No. Night, bro.
Night.
Morning, Master Jeremy.
Morning, Nanny.
Nanny, take that off him.
Oh, Master Jeremy, you bad boy. Good job your brother loves you so much. You know your poor fragile stomach couldn't cope with such a rich breakfast. Here. Here. Eat your gold.
Thank you, Nanny.
How's my best boy this morning?
I'm fine, thank you, Nanny.
What's that you're reading? What's that you're reading?
What?
What's that you're reading?
It's a Japanese newspaper.
I didn't know you could speak Japanese.
I couldn't till now. I just picked it up somehow. It's funny how these talents just drop into your lap when you're upper class.
Yes, I might take up sculpture this afternoon. Oh, morning, sis.
Don't touch me. No one touches me except staff. God, you make me sick.
Oh, come on, Tilly. You can't blame me for that.
Have some Brex. Cookie's done some wonderful osprey eggs.
Must you, Jack? I've been bent over the bog for the past half hour.
Didn't they egg company?
If you must know, I'm pregnant. Or very soon shall be.
Oh, congratulations, Tilly.
Oh, shut up, you insipid little parasite.
Oh, fair play, Tilly. We're all parasites. The thing is not to get hung up about it. Tilly is probably the most gifted of all of us. Her bag is experimental music.
Dear mansion owner, you may already have won Cornwall.
Any news of Mother and Father?
They're both dead.
Oh, my God.
Tilly.
Oh, they're having a lovely time.
Right, I'm stuffed. Let's go and feed Sebastian.
God, you're not still keeping him alive, are you?
Oh, Rufus, must you salivate so? Our brother's got to eat that. Naughty boy.
Don't. Jack, you're in the clear. It's not NSU, it's syphilis.
Right from birth, it was clear that Sebastian was the kind of child that all married cousins dread having. One of the terrible burdens the aristocracy bear is the risk of inbreeding. Jeremy's pretty borderline, but Seb got the full dose. Well, apart from Seb, the worst-known case was the fourth Earl, although he did live a very full life.
Now this is great-uncle Bertie, who spurned an old woman who turned out to be a beautiful enchantress, and he'll remain a tray until someone loves him.
Ah, breakfast. How delicious. Any chance of,
Today, old sport.
No, I didn't think so. Well, Jeremy, how's the furniture business?
Really good, thanks. I'm hoping to open a shop in Grimlico.
Really? And how's our photography genius doing?
All right, calm down. Back, Simba. Jeremy, fetch the restraining nurse.
I'm not doing anything.
You want the responsibility if he does, do you?
Hello, Thomas. Thank you. Hello, George.
I just wanted to see the sky.
God, it just tears me apart to see one's own brother being treated like a wild beast.
Yes. It's a tragedy that as the older brother, Seb is the natural heir. I suppose if he weren't such a genetic monstrosity, you wouldn't be the next Duke at all.
I know. It really is the bitter underside of my jaw. I'd give it all up tomorrow if poor Seb could be normal.
I'm older than you as well, aren't I?
No. You were just very premature, Jeremy. That's why you're so abominably fragile and backward.
Hang on a bit. If I'm older than you and Sebastian's older than me, then that makes me...
Well, here we are. Breakfast all finished.
Well, here we are. Breakfast all finished. It's 1:45 and just time to oversee the affairs of the state before lunch. First job of the day, check the traps.
Oh, one moment, Master Jack. We can't have you going out without your mid-morning snack.
Thank you, Nana.
Slow down, Jack. You know I can't walk.
Ah, what are you doing here?
There you are, children. I told you someone would be around.
I think these are ordinary people, Jack. Let me talk to them. Hello. I met an ordinary person at Cambridge. He was hanged as part of the rag stunt. I think his father was a solicitor. That's jolly poor, isn't it? Must be ghastly to be poor.
I know. You're the public, aren't you? You didn't read our signs. Been closed since October. You've probably been here for months. You must be starving. I know I am.
Would you like some chocolate? I can't walk, you know.
Thank you very much. Please apologise to His Grace for our getting caught in his bear trap.
Why don't you thank him yourselves?
Your Highness!
Call me Jack. All my mates do. Phil does. Phil Collins, rock star, nutter. Used to be a train robber. Look, we'll be open again in March, so, see you then.
Oh, yes, here's a leaflet about our forthcoming attractions. We've got a retired circus elephant and an old pit pony, and Noel Edmonds is delivering Mr. Blobby by chopper. You like that sort of thing, don't you? People like you. Are you black people?
Of course they're not black.
I've always wanted to be in the Black Panthers. They're black, aren't they?
Ignore my brother. He's a bit of a communist. Had a golfing accident, killed his caddy. Never the same afterwards.
Of course, I don't suppose they'd have me because I can't walk. But I could lick stamps or make tea. How does one make tea? Is it very hard?
Yes, sir. Here, boy. I want to keep that though. It's very important because I'm going to start making biscuits. I'm building a factory. I think that one of the myths about people like us is that preserving a huge estate for the nation is jolly hard work. Actually, it is a bit of a doddle because we have people to do everything for us. Ah, you're all right.
I seem to have sprung one of your man traps, my lord.
Yeah, sorry about that. We have terrible trouble with ramblers.
Just means that honest poachers like you get tarred with the same brush. Had any luck?
Bagged a brace of these.
So you discovered my zoo then? Sensible man. Should have got the tail. Make excellent shaving brushes. Oh well. Cheerio. Lunchtime.
Grandfather had a wonderful collection of shaving brushes, do you remember? Everything from rhino to seal pup. And he had that wonderful mahogany billiard table made from red squirrels. Little man from
Sorry, Jez. You're boring me.
Sorry, I tend to forget myself. Not often I see new people, bedridden as I am.
I'm sure it would be a money spinner, but I am not going to sell your homemade poisons in the gift shop.
Master Jeremy, what on earth are you doing outside on a day like this? You know you can't walk. Come and sit down this instant. Right, here you go now. I'll just pop these leeches on you, then I'll go and boil up your enema.
Oh, Nanny, stop mollycoddling him. You'll turn him into a girl like his sister. Actually, that's the point. Where's the little tart?
Oh, she asked me to let you know she's enjoying Doon's love that never can be with a woodcutter.
Oh, God.
There, you see. That's writing. I could teach you word processing as well, if you like.
Why? Does I shame thee with my ignorance? Is it but my loins which please thee?
Yes, I suppose it is, really.
Hi, Jack. I haven't started.
Good. Because I'm not very hungry. I don't think we'll be having lunch. Can you clear this away, please?
Something on your mind, bro?
No, I'm just so bored of all this decadence. I feel like slumming it for a bit. Think I'll go to Cousin Jamie's, do drugs. You fancy coming, Jay? No, you're probably right. You better not.
I, probably shan't last the night.
Ah. Oh, well, I'll say goodbye now.
This is really good of you. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all, sir. It's a privilege. Your grandfather was a great man. I don't care what anybody says about the black shirts.
Still, thanks awfully. Hope I didn't get you out of bed. What time is it?
Present day, sir.
No, what time of day?
4 o'clock in the morning, sir.
Oh, brilliant. Must have been unconscious for hours. Here we are. That's great. Thanks so much. When you get back, go around to the kitchen. I'm sure Cookie will give you something hot to eat. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Thanks very much.
Much appreciated. Very kind of you, sir. Fucking little asshole.
thank you, no. Here, Jack, try one of these.
What is it?
Kung Fu Death Star. Rock guitarist buddy of mine brings them round. He uses them to throw into the audience when he runs out of plectrums.
Sorry, Jamie.
No, no bother. It's quite worthless. Or priceless, one of the two. God, I'm bored. Fancy going down to explore the cellar?
Well, I'm game, but why, for heaven's sake?
Never been down there. Father strictly forbade it.
Why?
No idea. Perhaps the answer lies in one of Father's dusty old books about the occult.
Crikey, that man's got no pants on. I say, Jamie, isn't that a photo of this house taken with an old quill pen?
By God, you're right. I say, do you fancy this is the key to the
cellar?
Come on, we may already be too late.
I suppose you're going to sacrifice me now, are you? You know what they say. Devil worship, small dick. Wait till my brother Jack finds out about this. He'll hunt you down like the dogs you are.
Bloody hell. It's Tilly.
No, it's not. Come on, let's go. Sorry. All right, sorry, Mr. Goat. Can I go now, please? Tilly, save us!
Who are you? Why are you doing this? I'll tell you why.
Why?
I'll explain all later. But first, you. Don't think I know who you are. You don't know I think you... Do you know who I don't think you are?
What's he on about?
You don't know I think you're the who. Think who knows I don't.
Jeremy, do you know who they are?
Yes.
Right.
All right, High Priest. Or should I say, how's your diocese, Bishop? And how are your patients, Doctor? And is it really necessary to vaccinate against cat flu, Vet?
Surely you don't think you scare us with that antiquated museum piece you're holding?
And don't think I know how to use it. Don't you think I don't think I... It's not loaded.
Yes, it is. And so are these. And if these are 3 respected members of the community, then who are the others?
As if we know already. I think, don't you know,
Shut up, Jeremy.
Annie.
Tractor driver.
Sebastian.
Inspector.
Knife thrower.
Knife thrower's assistant.
Various other people.
Jeremy?
Jack? But if we're over there, then who are we?
Oh, shit, I've pulled my face off.
Shouldn't have done that, bro.
You can see the real Jack D on TFI Friday in just over half an hour. And the boys return as a couple of bohemian writers next Friday on 4 at 10:30.